16. This is how much? 16. Okay. Again, I'll join this. A little bit of a glitch. Okay. Here again 1.6. Or I'll take this way. It's very easy to lose out the angle, as you can see. So you should maintain the angle. That is the most important thing in isometric view. Maintaining the angle, because they are not exactly perpendicular angles, but they are virtual isometric angles. Okay, so this is there. Now from here the height is given to me as 12, so I'll take 2.4 as a straight vertical height. 2.4. Oh, sorry, this is 2.4. And then this 2.4 will be connected here to this. So I'm having a good figure right now. Again 2.4. Just make sure your scale is clear so that it does not create problem. Again 2.4. And this will be joined. This is 1.6. Sorry. Okay, now what we need to do is we need to just draw out the border. So for that, what I'll do is I'll mark 1.6 here on this line and 1.6 here on this line. Now I need to draw a line which is parallel to this line from here. And it has to be 11.2. And from here I need to just join this line in this way. So I have these pillars ready. Now I just need to make the hole which is there in the center. For that, what I'll do is I'll take the center of this, that is I'll take the center line I'll just make the center line here. This is just for the reference, not used in the drawing. I'm just marking the central point here. So it will be somewhere here. Now on this, what I need to do is I need to mark the center hole, which is the width is given to me as 12 and the length is given to me as 16, so it will be 32 and 12. So I'll mark this as this. And 24, and here I will mark it as 16. Right, so here I will just draw lines parallel to this and here I'll draw lines parallel to this. And then I'll join. Okay, so I have the central hole, and from there I need to mark 1.6 mm straight downwards. From there, a line which is parallel to this line will go here, and a line which is parallel to this line will go here. So this is the final figure. I'll just make it, in the sketch pen so that it is visible to you, the final figure. I'll start drawing from here. Look better. Joining the lines while sketch pen to make it visible to you. Okay, now marking these lines. They are marking the vertical lines. So this is the final figure in isometric view, that is sorry, it became a little bit isometric view, yeah. And the dimensions, if I want to mention the dimensions, then this is 56 mm, this is 32 mm, this is 20 mm, 8 mm, this is 16 mm, this is 12 mm, this is 16, this is 12, this is 8, again it's 8, again it's 12, and it's 20. This is 30 degrees, this is 30 degrees, and this is question 7a that we have just drawn. So this is the isometric view of the required question, that the required answer of the question that is given. Okay, moving on to the final question of today. It's not question 7a, but it is question 7b that is there. So it is asked to draw how to draw an isometric view of a cylinder. Now this is actually quite easy, but it sometimes becomes typical to draw a cylinder. So what we are going to do is, first of all, I'm going to draw a simple example of a cylinder, which is given the different views of the front view and the side view of the cylinder that is given to me. So I'll just make a rough drawing of it. Say this is given to me, and this is the cylinder that is given to me. Say the length is given as 60 mm and the diameter is given to me as, say, 40 mm phi. Now I need to draw the cylinder, which is which is an isometric in this particular figures. That is 60 is the length of the cylinder and 40 is the diameter of the cylinder. First of all, what I'll do is we will just engrave this in a square, and we know that as it is 40, so this will be 40, this will be 40, this will be 40, and this will be 40. So first of all, for drawing the cylinder, again as we did in the previous problem, we will just draw a straight line, and then for isometric view it's always that we need to mark a point and form that 30 degrees on both the sides. And then I just need to extend these lines. Now here again what I'll do is I'll just make this 120 by multiplying it by 2 and this 80 multiplying it by 2. So what I'll have a good thing. So now for this, you remember that this whole cylinder would actually be inscribed in a cuboid, that is a 3D form of a rectangle. So first of all, I'll make the 3D form of the rectangle. So what is the length I'm going to use? I'm going to use 120 as the length and 80 mm as the width and 80 mm as the height. So for that I'll do this. 80 mm. I'll have to rub all this. Okay, so 80 mm is my height, 80 mm is my width, and 80 mm is my height again. So I'll join this. Now 160 mm, oh sorry, 120 mm is my width, oh sorry, my length. So 120 mm is here. Now again 80 mm. And I'll join this. Now again I'll draw it on it's okay, I'll use this paper only. I have to use another paper because I missed out the dimensions here. So I'll draw a straight line once again quickly. As time is less, I'll just make these lines very quickly. .30 degrees both sides, just joining the lines. I know I have to take 80 mm here, so I'll take 80 mm here. And I know I have to take 120 mm here, so I'll take 120 mm here. Now 80 mm has to be the height. So 80 mm, again it has to be 80 here and 80 mm here. Connect these. Okay, now I need to take 80 mm from here, that is a similar thing. And 120 mm from here. Okay, and there from here again a vertical line of 80 mm. 60 mm. So in this cube we have to inscribe our cylinder. For that, what we do is we have to make an ellipse. There will be an ellipse here, there will be an ellipse here, and then the points will be joined. So for making that ellipse we need to use the 4-point method to make the ellipse. Now the time is less, so what I'll do is I'll just make a rough diagram and show you. So for that I'll just take the midpoints. You have to use the 4-point method. I'm again repeating, you have to use the 4-point method to make the ellipse. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just marking the center of that ellipse, and using a freehand I'll just draw the ellipse. So this is the center of that ellipse. So from here something of this sort will happen. You have to use the 4-point method to solve. And again the same thing has to be repeated for this one. 4-point method for inscribing it in a square. It's 2 minutes left, so I have to do it quickly. Okay, here also we'll do the same thing. It goes this way, then we just need to make it a bit more this way.